Welcome to Theater Crafts, where we take theater memorabilia and we make brand new treasures. All right, so today I'm doing two things. Today I'm going to take an old costume jewelry and I'm going to repurpose it. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take images that I found in catalogs and I'm going to make pendants out of them. So I'm wearing a necklace right now. And you can see I've created a pendant from Phantom of the Opera, and it's on an old piece of costume jewelry. I got a couple more here too. So I've got Lion King here, and this is an old necklace. And of course I've got Wicked on a piece of cording. So I'm going to take these images and old costume jewelry, put them together, and create brand new jewelry. Okay, let's get crafting. Okay, so here I am in the workspace, and this is the brochure with the images that I was talking about. And the size for these images was perfect for these bezels that I had, and I thought that would be really kind of a neat way to make this necklace. But honestly, these come in all different sizes, and I got all these in one package. You can buy them on Amazon, you can buy them on Temu. Lots of different places have them. And so I thought that would be really fun to use. Then I'm obviously going to use the resin. And you want to use gloves with the resin. And I'm going to use a skewer here. The skewer is to hold the bezel down while I'm curing it. And I also have these other colors of resin. Again, got these right on Amazon that I'm going to put on the back of the brochure, the image. And if you notice on the top of the bezel, it's kind of a small opening. So I decided to add these bails to the back of the pendant. And that way I could put the jewelry that I had a little bit more easily through the hole. So you see that. And I'll show you how I did that when we create them. So that's basically all you need. Oh yeah, of course you need your UV light. Okay, and that's just about it. And so let's get started. Actually, that's not it. I forgot that on a couple of these, I did add a little bit of, this is a Cricut sticker paper, you know, like Cricut vinyl. And it's, I decided to put it on the back of the image. And the reason for that is the resin that I was using is not very opaque. It was pretty transparent. So I decided to add it to the back, and that way I wouldn't have to put as much resin on it. So basically what I'm just doing is cutting out. I decided to do Phantom of the Opera here. Sorry, I'm off camera. So then what I'm doing is just going to add that sticker paper to the back of this image, because otherwise you just see this on the back, and I would rather just cover that up. And it's a little bit easier to do it if you have, you know, the sticker paper on the back there. Okay, so just covering that up. Thought it was kind of shiny too. I liked that. Make sure that's adhered really nicely. And so now we're going to get started. So I'm just going to leave that open there. And here's the bezel that we're going to use. And like I said, the bezels are not always like really kind of level. And so that's why I decided to use the skewer to hold that down while I was putting the resin in there. So you're going to put that down. You're going to put the resin, and this is a pre-mixed resin, in the mold there. Okay, and then basically you put it under the UV lamp for a couple minutes. I put it in for 2 or 3 minutes, and then let it cure. And then once you're done with that bottom half, you're just going to repeat the same thing on the top. So adding the resin just to go up to that line that you put in the bottom. And again, just using the skewer to keep it kind of flat. And, you know, if you need to, you can spray a little bit of alcohol on it if you get some bubbles in there, or you can use a lighter or something like that to get the bubbles out. And then basically you're going to put the UV lamp on for another couple minutes. Okay, and look at it, already looks really, really good. And so basically cutting out the background off of this, and now you can see where it really kind of starts to come to life. And if you notice, I'm kind of angling my scissors so that I can get that background on. Now I'm going to add another layer and just kind of like kind of round it out a little bit, and really gives it some kind of dimension too. You could add sparkles in here, you could add a little glitter in here, that would be really fun. I decided, because there's a little hole on the top, to add a little jewel in there. So you see I'm adding just kind of a little jewel right there, and doing the same thing that I did before. 2 minutes under the light. Okay, 2 minutes have elapsed, and look at this. It's already looking so great. I love that. So now we're going to do the back. And remember, we put the kind of the Cricut vinyl on the back. Actually, this wasn't even Cricut. It's I think it's probably from Dollar Tree. But I'm taking the resin, and I decided to do a little red resin on here, just to kind of go with the flower from Phantom, and adding resin along the back of it just to seal it off, and you know, just kind of going around the edge to create the border. It does get a little tricky because of the movement of the piece, and it's kind of rounded on the front, but adding a border onto the back. And then don't forget, we are going to put the bail on the back as well. So basically I'm just filling it in here. Now you can put any color you wanted. I decided I wanted to add kind of a little bit of red here. You could put clear, you could put any color that works for you. Again, you could add glitter to the back here, and that would be really fun as well. So just kind of filling in all of the spaces here. And then I'm gonna take that bail, and I added a bail that is kind of the same color, close to the color of the frame that we have on there. And you just want to get it as straight as you can, and let that kind of set up when you're putting it under the UV lamp. All right, and then just want to get it right. All right, put it under the lamp for a couple minutes. Okay, 2 minutes have elapsed, and here it is. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it just looks so sweet. I love the red jewel in the top, and I don't know if you can see it's kind of a little sparkly, and you can see the red on the back. But here are the others too, Wicked and the Lion King. I just think they are so sweet. So now it's all about putting them on an old piece of costume jewelry. So I'm gonna grab some costume jewelry, and we're gonna put those together. And here we go. So if you see on the Phantom, I found this old necklace that I had in my collection that I'm not wearing, but I just used some just cording and attached that. This is another old necklace that I thought looked really nice with the Lion King, and then just some old cording for this Wicked necklace. And I just love how these turned out. I hope you try these, and if you do, please let me know how it goes. Thanks for joining me for this week's Theater Craft. I will see you next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.